Hello and welcome to Arsenal Domination, where Arsenal have made their sixth official signing of the summer, and it is the number nine, which many sort of saw as crucial this summer, myself included, has come in. It is Victor Gyokeres. He has officially been announced in the last few minutes and will now join the tour. And I think this is a really important signing for Arsenal. Not only have they got him at a very, very, very good price, it could rise to as much as £63 million for one of Europe's top available number nines this summer. That is a really, really good deal in this market for a player of his quality, and you'll hope he will come in and score lots of goals, and he adds to that competition and that forward line that Arsenal have been targeting heavily this summer. And I don't think they will end there. I'll talk about that in a second, but he is a player that I think, well as Kai Havertz done in my view up front, he upgrades that number nine position. I think that will be crucial for Arsenal. But I mentioned that Arsenal aren't going to be done this summer, and there are reports sort of citing that Eberechi Eze is likely to become an Arsenal player this summer. Talks between Arsenal and Crystal Palace reportedly likely to be positive and constructive, and Eze's preference is to join the North London club from Crystal Palace. I think he would be a real asset and a real sort of different type of player to our attack. And I think suddenly when you look at our attack this summer, if he comes in as well compared to last year, it is the final sort of area Arsenal need to concentrate on, and I think that would be huge. But I also said in last week that Arsenal need to concentrate on outgoings before Eze came in, not from a financial point of view, but from a squad point of view. I just want to touch on two players that have been linked. The first is Reiss Nelson. David Ornstein, who we know is a very, very highly reputable journalist, has said that Fulham are in advanced talks with Arsenal over a deal for Reiss Nelson. That looks likely to be a loan, although that's not confirmed. But it looks like it will be a loan with an obligation or an option to buy. Reiss Nelson, of course, came through the Harrow End Academy. Rather been surpassed by other players there, but still a useful Premier League player for the likes of Fulham, or those sort of mid-table teams. And I think that will be a really good pickup for them and some much-needed money from Arsenal. So I hope that deal can get done. Ideally, I'd like it to be permanent this summer, but if it's a loan with an obligation to buy, I think that will be really useful. But the other one, which has caught me by surprise, and maybe not quite sort of a tier level of reporting of David Ornstein from the people that are reporting it, but they're still very reputable, is that Gabriel Jesus could be out leaving the club. I didn't think this was likely this summer unless it was a termination of contract, given he's injured until sort of into the winter period and has a horrific injury history and high wages. But it looks like a loan deal with a 50-50 wage split to a Brazilian side could be on, and if Berta does that, it would be a terrific deal from his point of view. But the main news is Gyokeres is a gunner.